Hi everyone, NewbSwingTrader here, and today I'm going to give you guys a Robinhood app tutorial. I'm going to show you how to navigate through the app. So really quickly, quick couple of disclaimers. Number one, this video is intended for anyone who's been using the app for less than a week. If you've been using the app for more than a week, then I don't think you're going to gain anything from watching this video, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. Okay? And number two, I do plan to make other videos on a variety of topics, specifically regarding Robinhood. I'm going to tell you guys about some of the mistakes I've made that I don't want anybody else to make and things like that. So stay tuned for other videos coming soon. Okay, so let's get into the tutorial part. Let me share my screen here. Okay, so this is the home screen of the Robinhood app. Here at the top, let me get my cursor over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here at the top is the value of your portfolio, okay? So this tells you how much money combined you have in both in stocks and how much cash you have in your account that you can then use to buy more stocks, okay? And down here we have the 1 day button, the 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, and all time. And what these allow you to do, like if I click on 1 week, it'll change the data that it shows in the graph here, and it changes this here too, okay? But let me just go back to 1 day here. This number here represents the dollar amount that you are either up or down. So right now it's negative, so I am down $29 for today. Okay, and this is the percentage of my total portfolio value that for the day I am down. And this number down here represents the dollar amount that you're either up or down after hours. So after the last trading day closes, which is 4 p.m., the stock market is generally open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and that is Eastern time. Okay, so but after 4 o'clock, you can still see stock prices move up and down. So that's why you'll see these numbers here move up and down, and this is just the percentage of your overall portfolio. And one cool feature that I do like is you can actually press and hold on the screen, and you'll see this bar that kind of comes up, and you can scroll and you can try and figure out what the peak is or what the valley is. It allows you to move along throughout the day, and you can see big jumps. The dotted line that you see here, this dotted line represents, because I'm looking at my portfolio right now, this dotted line represents the amount. It's sort of a reference. It represents the amount that your portfolio ended up with the previous trading day. So everything that you see here is referenced to this amount, and it's the same when you're looking at a stock. The dotted line while you're looking at a stock represents the amount that the stock price was at the previous closing day. Okay, so let's move into the information center, which is this box right here. This will show you any notifications that you may have from, say, you deposited some money or you withdrew some money. It'll show you in this notification box. There's also articles related to, sometimes it's just any articles that pop up. Sometimes it can be related to stocks that you own or stocks that you have in your watch list. And this little bubble up here tells you how many of these notifications you have active. And basically you can simply swipe left to right or right to left. You can swipe either way, and you can get rid of those notifications. So I just swipe left, I can swipe right, and it'll get rid of it. And you see that this number is now decreasing. And once you've cleared all of them, I'll show you what it says. It just it says you're all caught up. New cards will be added to yours as they become available. And if you miss something, don't worry. You can click the start over button, and it'll bring all those notifications back up again. Okay. So let's continue. Down below we have cryptocurrencies, and if you click on show all, it will show you all of the tradable cryptocurrencies. Okay, and by default, this the Bitcoin will be added in your home screen. If you don't want to see it on your home screen, if you want to get rid of it, you can just simply swipe left and then click the delete button, and it'll disappear. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there for now. The next section is the options section. One of the things that you can buy when you're trying to buy stocks is you can buy stock options. And I'll make a video in the future discussing options. I don't want to really get into that now. That's out of the scope of this video. But if you have any options that are active, they will be in this section here. Okay, the next section is stocks, and this is a section that'll show you all the stocks that you own. You'll see the ticker symbol here on the left, and then right below it you'll see how many shares of that stock you own. So right now, for this ticker symbol BLK, I own 3 shares of that. Okay, and this is the entire stocks section. So the next section is the watch list. Okay, and when you guys download the app for the first time, you're gonna see that you have a watch list, and there's gonna be stocks in there that Robinhood puts in by default. So things like Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google, things like that, you'll see those are in there by default. And you can delete one by simply swiping left and clicking delete, or you can add by simply clicking in the little magnifying glass in the upper right corner, and then you can say you wanted to find Apple, which is AAPL. You would type in the ticker symbol, or if you don't know the ticker symbol, you can always type in the company name, so like Apple, and you'll see it's the first one that pops up. And then you would simply, if you didn't have it in your watch list, you would see the little plus sign. You would click on that plus sign, it would turn into a check mark, and then you can hit cancel, and then you'll see it. You see how it came up on top of my my watch list there. So the other thing I wanted to share with you guys regarding the watch list is you can actually rearrange your watch list. So say I wanted to move ticker symbol CY, which is the third one down in my list. If I wanted to move that to the very top, you simply press and hold, and you'll see it change colors, and then you can just drag it to wherever you want it and then simply let go. And then that'll rearrange your watch list. You can basically customize how you have your stocks in your watch list organized. And just down at the bottom here, there's just a disclosures link, and there's also disclosures in the account summary page that I'm going to show you in a second here. Okay, so let's go over to the top left icon, which looks like a little person. If you click on that, this is your account page summary. Okay, this shows you your overall portfolio value, and then it shows you your buying power. And essentially what buying power is just how much money you have in your account that you can then go and buy stocks with. Okay, so right now, if I wanted to buy a stock, I could only buy a stock that was valued at $6.28 or less, because all of my money right now is tied up in stocks. I've already purchased stocks. Okay, so the next section down is this Robinhood Gold. And this is Robinhood Gold is a margin account that offers a few incentives, but it does cost $10 a month. That's the monthly fee, and essentially you're borrowing money from Robinhood. So they allow you to buy stocks with borrowed money, and you have to be real careful because you can get into trouble if you buy stocks. I think they double your buying power, and if you buy a bunch of stocks and then for whatever reason the stock market were to crash and you lose all your money, you still have to pay that money back. Okay, so if you're new to investing, I don't recommend you get Robinhood Gold. I personally don't see any value in it, so I'm sticking to the free version of Robinhood. Okay, the next section is free stocks. If you click on that, this will give you a summary of the free stocks section. And if you scroll, you'll see that there's 4 little bubbles down at the bottom there. You can scroll left to right. And this just tells you they have a referral program. If you refer somebody to join Robinhood, then you will get a free stock. Both you and the person you referred will get a free stock, okay? And this is saying that you have a 1 in 200 chance of getting a stock like Apple, Facebook, or JP Morgan Chase. These are the higher valued stocks. I think Apple right now is at around $215 a share. So they're pretty valuable stocks, but again, the chances are very low that you'll get one of those. There's other stocks like GE and Ford. You have a little bit better chances of getting one of those. But generally, from my experience, I've only gotten stocks that are usually under $5. But there is a 100% chance that you will get a free stock every time a friend signs up using your referral link. And the way you can do that is down at the bottom you see this button that says invite friends, and there's also a little icon to the right of that. If you click that little icon to the right of the invite friends button, then you can individually send a text or an email, or you can post on Facebook, or you can even send a messenger message to somebody, and it will give them the link that they need so that you guys can both get the free stock. Okay, so this is how you would do that. You would come here and say you wanted to text a friend, then you would click on text, and then you would just put whatever the person's name was and send them the text, and they would have to then click on that link from the text message to download the app. It'll take them straight to the App Store, and as long as they click on the link, then you both will get a free stock. Okay, and then up at the top, if you are wondering, you can see past invites. You can see any that are pending. If there's any that are pending, then you can simply click on the remind button, and your friends will get a reminder saying, hey, don't forget to go and download the app. And then down below you'll see people that joined from using your link. Okay, and then it also tells you what stock I received from each of those people. So the first one I got was 1 share of Groupon, and if I click on that, you'll see that it was valued at $3.49 at the time. And the other one was Chesapeake Energy. This one was valued at $3.87 when I received it. Okay, now moving on, if we go back to the account page summary, the next one down is account. Let me stop sharing for a second here so that my account number shows up on the screen. So okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the account summary. Again, at the top it shows your portfolio value, and then down below it breaks it down in how much of your portfolio is in stocks, and then how much of it is in cash, or what they call buying power. You see buying power here in the bottom here. So if we keep scrolling, this is just withdrawable cash, how much cash you have in your account that you can withdraw, or instant deposits. So this is basically money left over from a deposit I made that I haven't yet used to purchase stock. If I had sold some stock, then it would show up in this withdrawable cash. If we keep scrolling, this shows you how much cash you have again, or buying power, and it's showing that it was from an instant deposit that I made. And then rewards is just if you sold a stock, then this is where it would show up. So this is showing that I sold one of those free stocks that was at $3.87. So this is where you would see if you had sold that stock that you received for free using the referral program, then this is where it would show up. And then down here, this is the day trades. Now this is extremely important, guys. You need to really pay attention to this part. A day trade is the purchase and sale of a stock on the same day, and you will see that there are 3 bubbles down at the bottom, and the 4th bubble has a lock on it. If you make 4 day trades within a 5-day period, 5-day trading period, you will get locked out. And I don't know if there's anything you can do to unlock it, but as far as I'm aware, the only way to unlock it, if you've been locked out, is to have more than $25,000 in your account. Okay, so you really need to pay attention. If you are making day trades, this is where you would go to check. Before you make a day trade, go in here under account and check and see how many day trades you have left. You can make up to 3. Okay, the 4th one you get locked out, so really important. And then down at the bottom, you have day trade settings. You can change the settings. Account statements, you can look at your statements for the month. And then tax documents. I won't go into those, but if that's what you want, that's where it is. Okay, next is banking. And This is where you would go if you wanted to transfer money into your account. You would go to banking, and then you would click on transfer to Robinhood. Okay, and when you signed up for Robinhood, you should have received a request to link your bank account. So, and then uh, this bottom link here, it says linked accounts. This will show you which of your bank accounts is linked to your Robinhood account. And same thing, if you wanted to transfer money from Robinhood back into your bank account, you would use this second link here, transfer to your bank. And also a really nice feature that I really do like is this automatic deposit. If you're making fairly large deposits into your Robinhood account, anything over $1,000 is going to get withheld by Robinhood anywhere from 3 to 5 business days. Okay, so if you make a deposit, like say today, you would have to wait 3 to 5 business days before you would get that money in your account if it's over $1,000. Okay, so um, if you wanted to set up an automatic deposit, then you could do it. You can set it up through here through this link, and you can specify, hey, every week or every month or whatever. You can set the recurrence as whatever you want. But basically, with the way I have it set up is I have an automatic deposit every week, and it's nice because on Monday when the week starts, I have funds in my account that I can then go and buy stocks with. So this is where you would go and do that. Okay, so next up is history. And in history, the first section is the pending. So anything that is pending that hasn't been either sold or purchased will show up in the pending section. Down at the bottom, the recent, it will show you every single transaction that you've done on your account, whether it was buying a stock or selling a stock, or you tried to buy a stock but then you later canceled it. It'll show it here. And if you wanted to filter, if you click the top right, you can filter by dividends or options or orders, rewards, or transfers. So if you wanted to sort it down, if this, because this will show you every single transaction you've made. As you can see, I've got a lot in here, and you can, if you've had your account, I've only had my account for about three weeks. So if you had your account for say 2 years, then you could see how this would get very, very, very messy. Okay, and next up is settings. A lot of these, I believe, are phone specific. So for me, I have an iPhone. So security, Face ID, it allows me to unlock the app by using the face recognition that the iPhone has. Notification, this is where you can go to change your notification settings. You can get notifications on dividends or when you receive a dividend payment. If you own any stocks that pay dividends, if you get a payment, then you'll get a notification. Or when you make a transfer, say from your bank account, you make a deposit into your Robinhood account, you'd get a notification. Or when earnings are coming up for a company that either you're looking to invest or you have stock, you've already purchased stock in that company. When they release their earnings, you'll get a notification saying, hey, this company just released their earnings report. Corporate actions, orders, and price movement. So this is where you can go and change your settings for notifications. Again, enable Siri. This is iPhone specific. Down at the bottom under the account section, again, get Robinhood Gold. This is just them wanting to get you to sign up for Robinhood Gold, because it is a paid subscription. It is $10 a month, but it does give you 2 times the buying power and bigger instant deposits. But again, that's a margin account, so be very careful. If you're new to investing, I don't really recommend it. Options trading, this is another one that you can enable or disable options trading. I believe you do get a question when you first sign up for the app if you want to enable options trading. I chose yes, and this is how it's going to look in your options trading menu. You're going to see all these check marks on these on these items under features. So again, with options trading, I don't recommend you do options trading if you're new. Stick to just buying and selling stocks until you learn more about options. I might do a video on options trading in the future, but just know that you can lose a lot of money trading options. And then down at the bottom, we have investment profile. So it's got all your your personal information. If you need to update your accounts, you can do that, or if you want to log out of the app, then you can simply click log out here or just close the app. So let me back out here, and the last one here looks like help. So under support, you can get help. If you click on that, it's going to take you to a browser, and this is essentially what you would see if you went to Robinhood.com on a web browser, and you can type something in here, and it would show you a bunch of links related to your search, or you can simply go through their menu and just pick one and then sort of find what you're looking for like that. So I'm going to click done. Then there's a resource section that has a lot of very useful information. They have information regarding the cryptocurrencies that they offer on Robinhood. There's also information on Robinhood Gold, trading options. If you are looking to do options, then I highly recommend you go through this and you really study and you go through all these sections so that you get an understanding of what options trading is and the risks associated with options trading. The next one is Investing 101. Again, if you're new to investing, if you just got the Robinhood app, I highly suggest you go through these and you read all this information that they have here. It's all really good stuff. I definitely spent the first half hour that I downloaded going through these. There's a lot of stuff in here. And then again, I mentioned before, disclosures. If you click on this, or if you click on that other link that's at the very bottom of your watch list, it'll take you again to another browser, and there's a lot of documents in here that Robinhood is supposed to share with you, just like any other broker is supposed to. These are just all disclosures. You can click on these and read through them if you want, but it's a lot of stuff, so I'm not going to do that. So with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. And I just want to say, thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video useful in any way, please like and subscribe. Feel free, if you don't already have the Robinhood app, to use my referral link. I put one down in the description down below. That way we both get a free stock. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Either leave me a comment down below, or if you want to email me directly, I have also left my email address down in the description. And if you guys have any future topics you'd like for me to discuss or make a video on, please let me know and I'll make it happen. Okay? So thanks everyone. And as always, have fun trading stocks.